Next comes efficiency ratios. These are all the ratios which bankers will be interested in evaluating, especially when they are going through the assessments of working capital facilities. And these ratios, they communicate efficiency of the business entity. Look at here. The first ratio, that is net sales to TTA, establish a relationship between the net sales and total tangible asset. And this ratio is very, very important for manufacturing sectors because in terms of service sector, the relationship between income and total assets will be highly disproportionate. Whereas for manufacturing enterprises, it is the assets base what they have decides what will be their turnover. Okay, so if they are investing 100, let's say 100 lakhs, every year they should generate sales of at least 100 lakhs. Okay, only then they can do justice because that total assets should generate return, and that return generation is possible only from sales. Okay, so for a good or for a reasonable enterprises, the relationship between the net sales and total tangible assets should be at least 1. And here if you look at previous year 2, it is 1.29, it is good. And for previous year 1, it was estimated at 1.26, whereas they ended up at 1.24, marginally lesser than estimates. But for the current year, it is estimated to come down, and in next year, it is estimated to go up. So here the bankers will be interested, I mean the sanctioning authority will be interested in knowing why it is estimated to come down in the current year. It may be because significant amount of assets are being added in the current year, whereas it will start generating income only from the next year. So is that the reason or any other reason? Whether the fall in ratio is because of expansion and revenue not generated, or is it because of the fall in sales when assets are remaining same? That got to be studied and brought out in the proposal. Okay, the next one is PBT to TTA. Here we are going to establish a relationship between the profit before tax to total tangible asset, and this basically communicates the, say, return on investment mainly from a shareholder's point of view before payment of taxes. And here if you look at it is 6.78 percentage, it should be seen as percentage. And for previous year 1, estimate was 5.67, actual is 8.06. It's good, but for the current year it is estimated to come down. Why it is coming down? What is the reason? Is it because of the expansion, as we said? Because when you do the expansion, the total asset base will increase without corresponding increase in the turnover and increase in the profit. Or is it because of depreciation? What is the factor? That got to be studied. Even for the next year, it is estimated to increase, but when compared, it is a dip from 8.06% to 4.08 or 5.28%. So how it should be convinced, because sanctioning authority is going to question that why it is coming down, when this level is coming down, why we should take up. Okay, so all those got to be analyzed and brought out in the proposal. Next comes operating cost to sales. So this basically measures when you sell for 100 rupees, what is the operating cost. So look at here, in previous year too, it is 94.78%. So if you're selling for 100 rupees, your operating cost is 94.78. It means balance is your operating profit. And previous year 1, it was estimated to be 95.75, whereas actually it was lesser. So it's good. When operating cost is lesser, it is good. It is 94.31, but look at here, it is estimated to increase in the current year and next year. So it is going to have impact on the operating profit and the overall profit. So sanctioning authority is going to raise a query here. But let the margin comes down. Okay, but if sales is going to increase and if profit volume is going to increase, then sanctioning authorities are going to be okay about it. Next, bank finance to current assets. So how much portion of current assets are financed by bank? I mean, typically 75% of the current assets can be financed by the bank, but bankers will not go to that extent, because bankers would say let that current assets be funded by owners by 25%. Okay, so remaining 75% is there. In that, let some portion be funded by sundry creditors, and only the balance portion will be funded by the bankers. So they try to keep it around 50%. Okay, but going by various assessment models, bankers can fund up to 75% of current assets. So look at here, previous year 2, bank finance to current asset is 33.94%. It was estimated to come down to 29.1, but it had come down even below 27.57, which is actually a good sign. When bank finance to current asset is coming down, it's a good sign, but it is estimated to go up to 36 and all, but still fair enough, because you can go up to 75, and practically bankers try to keep it at 50. Here it is well below, so it's good. Next comes inventory by net sales plus receivables by gross sales. This is the working capital cycle, how long it takes for the business entity to convert cash to cash. Okay, so here previous year too they took 119 days. It was expected to come down to 118, but it came down to 91 days, which is a good sign, and it is expected to go to 106 and eventually settle down at 95 days. So how this is possible, this got to be studied and brought out in the proposal. Why these kind of changes are happening, why this cycle is undergoing a change? Is it because of increased inventory holding period or reduction in inventory holding period, or is it because of extension of credit period, or is it because of adding new customers, or is it because customers are not paying on time? All those got to be covered. Then interest by cost of sales. So here the bankers are interested in knowing out of the total cost how much is going to interest. Okay, 3.85%, and interest is a fixed cost, so presence of high level of fixed cost will create a significant impact on the, say, profits of the company when they are not doing well. Okay, so 3.85, it was estimated to increase to 4.55, whereas actual was only 4.2%, and estimated to increase further, but still okay, within 10% it is okay. Then comes bank finance by gross sales. So when you compare with the gross sales, what is the percentage of gross sales? I mean, what is the percentage of gross sales funded in the form of bank finance? It can go up to 25% actually, okay, or in some cases 20%. So it varies from bank to bank. And look at here, it is only 13.12%. Estimated to come down to 11.42, but it came down to 9.49, which is also a good sign. Then in current year, it is estimated to increase to 12.68. Sorry for that. And then it will eventually settle down at 9.15. All these are good signs only. But if this bank finance to gross sales is greater than 50% and all, or greater than 25%, then concern starts. Okay, because going by all norms or understanding working capital cycles and all, it should be in the range of 25%.